9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Good evening, Buzz. Happy Friday, TGIF, beautiful people. If you are seeing my face, you know exactly what day and what time it is. And of course, I already said it was Friday. So yes, here we are. It is your girl, the sweetest oos, wrestling with honey, Queen Bee of WWT, and all things that have to do with the honey pot, fresh off the work shift of the honey pot for the day. Had a quick meal and ready for SmackDown tonight. And of course, you know that we are part of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. And I will be your hostess with the mostest for the next 3 hours. Already a lot has transpired. We also have some newly announced business to tend to. Chris Sabin and Tommaso Ciampa have also been added for tonight's match card. They're going to be going one-on-one tonight, as well as Jimmy Uso and Rey Fenix teaming up against JC Mateo and the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu. And I just saw on socials that Triple H literally just announced that there are some big plans taking place in New Orleans. As you know, it has been removed from the potential WrestleMania location for next year. However, Triple H just announced on socials that for August 2026, New Orleans is going to be hosting Money in the Bank, which is very interesting. So that's big breaking news there. We'll definitely get into more of that as we find out some details if we do. But in the meantime, we are here for SmackDown, and things have already gone down. We also have a couple of more tag team matches tonight. We got titles on the line between the Street Profits, of course, the defending champs, versus Fraxium, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom. So things are going to get real interesting tonight. Of course, it's the night before Saturday night main event. We also have 2 Money in the Bank qualifiers tonight for the men and women's side. And Tiffy time is currently out, and it's catching my interest because Miss Bliss has just made her presence known as well. So, let's see what's happening here. But you know what? As Alexa Bliss is making her way to the ring, the 2 qualifying matches for tonight for the women's, we have Julia versus Charlotte Flair versus the United States Women's Champion Zelina Vega. And for the men's, we have LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Aleister Black. Woo-wee. That's going to be fun. But right now, what's even more fun is the fact that Tiffy Time and Alexa Bliss are on the same or breathing the same air right now at the current moment. And if you guys didn't notice by now, we have a new addition to the family, the display here for Wrestling with Honey. Shout outs to Papa Honey. I just got my new Lily doll that he ordered for me as a belated birthday gift. So shout outs to Papa Honey. And yeah, oddly enough, I have a new Lily just in time for the goddess to be on TV. And shout outs to everybody in the chat already hanging out. Hope you guys are ready for the next 3 hours. It's going to be pretty action packed. We're going to get into it all tonight. A lot at stake. Money in the Bank coming up. And first, of course, we have Saturday night main event. So yeah, it's getting real, guys. The heat is kicking up for the summertime. And of course, we know that we're getting ready for the 3rd biggest pay-per-view, or excuse me, PLE of the year for WWE in that regard, in regards to it being, you know, the one of the long running and long standing PLEs. Ah, yes. Miss Bliss with some words, because she did become the first woman to qualify and enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. And here comes the Queen, Charlotte, who oddly enough has been having some interactions with Miss Bliss backstage too. You know, Miss Bliss popping up out of nowhere and just saying, "Let's talk." I'm very intrigued as to what's happening here. And then also Charlotte Flair, I think I did see her post something that said "revel in what you are" or something like that, or maybe it was some or the other way around. I'm not sure, but Miss Charlotte is giving me Maleficent tonight, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the Maleficent. The all black, the dark crown for the dramatic effect of her robe. Ugh. Making it a background basically. The ladies look lovely tonight. By the way, Tiffy, shout outs to you because I'm a big leopard fan. Come on, Charlotte. Is it me or is this Charlotte seem to still be walking gingerly on that leg? Unfortunately, like I hate to be the one to point it out, but I am watching wrestling, so. Oh my god, and I didn't even say the names in the chat, but Boza, good evening. Yes, they are live from Savannah, Georgia tonight. Hey, Dad. Hope all is well and happy belated wedding anniversary to my dad and my stepmom. Shout outs to them. Boza says that's shocking that it's not Orleans, but it's August 29th. I wonder how that will work next year. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what how they're gonna work around with SummerSlam. And I guess they're gonna have two PLEs in August. I'm not sure what kind of direction they're going to be going in regards to that, but I guess we'll find out as the details get, as the time gets closer to that point. I don't want to make it too many assumptions or just start marking out on anything. Charlotte, of course, trying to take back spotlights. She doesn't wait, she just take it. Well, okay. Girl. She called her Char. Char? I can't. Aminatu, good to see you, my love. Hope all is well. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday so far. Hope you got some cool plans for the Memorial Day weekend. Shout outs to the Tri-State. Shout outs to the Knicks. They gotta do something and redeem themselves. I mean, I'm rooting for them for Pat Chu's sake, and also, of course, because I was born and raised in New York. So, yeah, they need to redeem themselves from that atrocity of that last game that happened. So good luck to them. And not for nothing today, can I tell you guys something really cool? Shout outs to Mother Nature today. Shout outs to Mother Nature. She's been acting a little weird. She was raining today, but then the sun was out, and then there was clouds clear on one side and then the other. I'm literally coming home from taking the train from the city, and I'm driving with Pachu, and all of a sudden I see right out the window two rainbows, two big, beautiful, bright rainbows right above us. And you can literally see it from outside our windows as well, from our apartment. It was amazing. It looks so beautiful. So shout out to Mother Nature for blessing us with some beauty today and clearing the skies in certain areas that, were a little too cloudy or too rainy, because there's been a lot of rain lately and we're in May. I thought we got past the April showers, Oh, Julia's out here as well while Tiffany was trying to make her way out. That's right. Julia's going to be gearing up for a triple threat match. We already have Charlotte outside. And of course, we're going to be waiting for the United States Women's Champion, Zelina Vega, of course. She makes y'all wait. Triple threat match. This should be really good. They just better not dismiss my girl. Gas Mask, good to see you. Yes, there I am. Here I am. Shout outs to late great Wyndham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt. It is his birthday as well. So yeah. Crazy, man. Had to rock the gear for my guy Wyndham. Yeah, I knew I wasn't the only one. She did look like she was walking a little bit too slow, and she was wobbling a little on that leg. So she needs to really take it easy. Danny Lambo, good to see you. He says, can I ask you a question. Can you tell us your experience with stomach punches? Who has hurt your stomach the most, and if it happened in wrestling or on the street? Honestly, that's such a funny question or weird question, but don't do well with stomach punches. I don't think I would do well with anything like that at all because I'm not really one who wants to get into a fight. But if I were to do a wrestling match, I mean, I would have to test that out because honestly, I don't, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Called them vintage, and Char is a hypocrite. Tiffany got Charlotte again, and she is a hypocrite. Well, I mean, they tend to be after a while. They do. They tend to be. I mean, look at how it happened with The Rock and then John Cena, of course. But considering where we are now, it's come a long way since then. Dad said, but Tiffy called them vintage. That means old. Tiffy needs to respect. Vintage isn't a bad thing. If you guys know, all right, for those of you who are in the creative realm and fashion, the word vintage is actually highly regarded because the more vintage it is, the better condition, mint condition, and it's older, it's one of a kind or the last of its kind and things like that. So it's like vintage isn't necessarily a bad thing. Legendary, like if she said legendary, I can understand how that could be a better compliment, or iconic as opposed to vintage. But vintage is not an unpleasant term. At least I don't think so. But just saying, just look it up, look up the term vintage. Just look it up. Gas mask, and see it in the how they use it in context of fashion. Tiffy won that segment. Clearly she did. I mean, she is the reigning champ, however. So it's only right. Yes, Dad. Happy birthday in heaven to Bray Wyatt. Boza says the panel was dismissing your front, honey. Dayla and Mayer thought if Julia doesn't win it, she would be a joke. Charlotte's name value won't let her be pinned. Zelina will be beaten according to Dayla. Okay, well, I would have to see the proof of and see the video and footage to understand the context of how they expressed their feelings in regards to my friend Zelina Vega. I would totally understand why she would lose this one. She does already have gold. Not that she couldn't hold 2 belts if she wanted to. I do actually have a sign from Cricket Wireless with her signature, and I did write Zelina 2 belts. I wrote something that I wanted to, foreshadow for her or foresee for her. And I did write Zelina 2 belts. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I think that I think Julia definitely has the capability to win it. I'd be surprised if we see Charlotte with it, but Will made a really good point last week or earlier this week when we spoke about the Money in the Bank. We've never really had on the main roster a Money in the Bank women's match with all the heavy hitters. Like we got Rhea Ripley in this. So imagine if we had like all the heavy hitters like Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, Bianca, Io. I mean, well, Io doesn't have to technically because she's the women's champion, but Becky, like, you know what I mean? Like imagine, and maybe throw in a Julia or a Stephanie for good measure. I mean, well, then again, Charlotte would have to win, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they book it. But anyways, the visual is about to arrive. And she don't play. Let's go, Zelina. We don't play. Nah, we don't play. HOV lane. No stops, no delays. Yes, ma'am. Hot like fire. Hot like fire. Look at that bling around your waist, girl. I need her to confirm for me. For sure. Like, I really need her to confirm for me. If that's her voice on her track. I'm almost positive it's her because it sounds like her prank voice. And if she's rapping on it, like, I really need to know. I'm almost positive it is her. Girl, is that new ink? You getting more ink, girl? Look at you. I love it. But I totally understand why the panel would quote unquote, as you say, Boza, dismissed my friend. I mean, a lot of people tend to do that. And look what happened. She got pushed, and she is now the United States Women's Champion. And she's a defending champion at that. And she's always underestimated just because, they always try to point out her size. Of course, that's like the go-to. I'm sure if the girl had a dime for every time she heard that, she'd be a millionaire by now. Tiffy, best beware of Bliss and Lily, for sure. Hey, Jeffrey, good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing good. Yes, Miss Vega. Dad says, I think Zoe Stark was supposed to qualify. It's a shame she blew out her knee. They gave it to Rhea. I'm not sure. I heard that she was actually supposed to get pinned, believe it or not. That's I'm not too sure on that. Nobody quote me on that. It's just something that I've seen floating around that was a possibility. Not sure exactly what the answer to that is, but it is quite unfortunate. Because I actually had hope for her being in that match because she did such a great job last year, being a part of the Money in the Bank women's match. So I thought she would have been another great addition this time around as well. Come on now, let's go, Zelina. With Charlotte too. Come on now. Ah, man. Ugh. Charlotte Flair a little fired up tonight. Can't blame her. She's got a lot she wants to prove. Because we've been talking shit. A lot of us. Jeffrey says Julia and Charlotte's gear looks similar. It kind of does. It's very pretty too. I love the color sequences. They're gorgeous. A lot of back and forth in this match. These women are pretty much trying to counteract everything they're bringing. Boza says Zelina's playing with house money. Nobody's expecting her to win because she's the WWE Women's United States Champion. Absolutely. But who's to say we can't have a United States Women's Champion and a Money in the Bank winner? I mean, that might be pushing it or reaching, but whatever. You never say never in this business, guys. Never. But we have Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Roxanne so far in this match. How many more can qualify? Is it 2 more, 3 more? What the hell was that? Charlotte didn't even sell it. When Julia does her usual, see, it's because they're not the NXT crowd, and I get it, but only the NXT would understand what Julia just did there, and that was dead silence at that moment. That was cringy. But at the same time, Charlotte didn't sell it the way she was supposed to. Zelina looking to take advantage here, trying to go for I think a suplex or something on Julia. Oh my God, what are they doing? Oh my God, they're double suplexing my poor girl. Oh, she reversed that into a double DDT. Let's go, Zelina. 1, 2. Kick out by Charlotte. Going for Julia. 1, 2. No. Come on, girl. You got to bring out the big guns. Let's go. We're getting close to Boricua weekend, man. We need her at the helm. We need her and Damian Priest there ASAP too. Oh, that was a big boot right in the face to Julia. Oh, you're right, Jeffrey. This is Julia's debut, technically. Maybe she does win. Let's go. My girl's fired up. If she's in control now, it kind of worries me. So Julia could definitely win. But I can't help but wonder what a Money in the Bank match looks like with Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Charlotte Flair, and I wouldn't mind that. Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. Like, I wouldn't mind that. If you want to throw in Bianca Belair as well, or Naomi or Jade or someone like that, that would be great too. Because I think that's what we should be aiming for next. We need to start aiming for Charlotte versus Jade, but I know we need to wait for Charlotte to be at 100% for that. I really think that she would pretty much need to not wear the brace anymore in order for us to feel secure enough to figure that her and Jade can go properly, you know? But who knows? I mean, I'm just saying, you never know, guys, because people recuperate differently. But Charlotte seems like she's still limping, y'all. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but her walk definitely doesn't look the same. Even when she turns to hold her arms out and do the spin for her intro, like it doesn't. I know that's probably well, it's definitely the most devastating injury she ever had. I mean, who am I to talk? I'm not her, but I'm just saying that's got to be one of the most, because it almost put her out for good. Of course, Charlotte playing double-sided here. 1 minute saying to work with Julia, then the next minute turning at the crowd and thinking she's John Cena. That's what I'm saying, that she is still hurt and she really can't hide it that well. So I'm not sure. Would that bode well for the Money in the Bank match? Does Julia definitely get this win? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Hey, Bobby. Good to see you guys. She might have to wear that brace moving forward, kind of like how Stone Cold did, right? I figured someone would say that. But, I mean, like I said, people recuperate differently. By the way, who do you guys pick for this? Gas Mask said he's got Julia. I'm gonna be biased and say Zelina. You know, that's just me. Another pin, but unsuccessful because Charlotte was interrupted the pin. Julia tried to get one over on my friend Zelina Vega, but yeah, I'm being biased. Zelina Vega, I'll let her win. I want my girl with all the belts. Damn it, all of them. Little drop kick there by Julia to Charlotte. These girls are going at it tonight. They are not playing no games today. Hey, Benjamin. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Happy Friday. Hope everybody got their popcorn, their snacks, their beverages, because we are in for the night. Charlotte Flair. You know, one thing Charlotte Flair is good at is talking ish. That's one thing she's very good at. Whoa, easy there. Come on, Julia. Like, you got to be careful. No, try to go for her, Karana. She couldn't land it. Punch her, Zelina. Punch her. Knock her out. Oh, man, they're setting her up. Oh, what a bump. My poor girl. Julia with a pin. Charlotte, nope. That was 2. Anybody got plans for Memorial Day weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? I'm going to be working. And it's cool that I get to work on Memorial Day because time and a half. Can't complain about that. Yeah. Got to keep that Honey McDuck money coming in, you know? Jeffrey, that's a very good point. You can't climb a ladder on one leg, or can you? So what do I think of WWE moving Money in the Bank to August 2026? I'm interested to see what happens. I definitely had mentioned that in the beginning, earlier when we started this show. Triple H had pretty much just announced it before I hit live. I saw it on social media. And I think it's intriguing. I'm wondering what it's going to be like to have 2 PLEs in 1 month. That's pretty wild. Like, are we going to keep SummerSlam in August, or is somehow SummerSlam moving to July? Like, is this going to be a little different? What are we doing here? But I'm going to need more details, and then I'll let you know how I really feel about it. But I'm interested, and now it makes me wonder what's going to happen for no, that's right. They announced that WrestleMania could be going back to Las Vegas, I heard as well. I'm not sure if anybody can confirm that. Boza, our information officer, is definitely up in here. Maybe he can for me. Well, Charlotte Flair just stepping on the girls. Disrespectful. Moonsault with a brace on her leg. Kudos, Charlotte. Hey, Maria, good to see you, hon. Happy Friday. Listen, that's my heart. Ooh, Julia with a very close pin right there. Zelina with a little kip up. Come on now, girl. I see you, mama. 619 to Charlotte Flair, but she missed Julia. Watch out. Oh, she knocked her out. Come on, Z, get up. Ah, Jeffrey, mom's birthday is Sunday, the 25th. Happy birthday to mom. Happy birthday, Mama Rhymer. Oh my God, Dad, really? Dad says this weekend he's got a date with Rhea to go jet skiing. Don't tell Mama, honey. Listen, she's going to kick your butt, especially on your anniversary weekend. Oh, Charlotte was trying to go for the figure four. Julia rolled it up. Nope. Unsuccessful. What we got going on here? Oh, Julia looked like she was about to try to go for a drop kick, but that was not it. Charlotte caught her. The figure four. Meteora to the feet. Oh, Zelina. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Code red. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, she's probably not going to win this. I'm upset. I'm going to be sad. I just don't like to see my friends lose, but they put on a damn good performance. I'll tell you that much. This is a great match so far. It's pretty much almost done, I'm sure. Opening up with the women. I like it. I'm here for this energy. Oh. Oh, Charlotte. Oh, man. You should have seen that boot coming, girl. Oh, man. She's really good. You really going to make my girl tap? You're not going to make my girl tap. We're not tapping, Zelina. No, Zelina, don't you tap. Don't you tap. Oh. Julia stomped on Charlotte's leg and got her out. Ah, she's going to pin my girl. Here it comes. That's it. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Well done. She definitely needed this win. She needed this win. She's the logical pick for this because she needs this. Her stock was lowering when she kind of departed ways with NXT. But what a great win, and congratulations. Julia is now the third woman. No. Fourth woman to enter the Women's Money in the Bank. Okay, so we have 2 more. Got Rhea, Julia, Roxanne, and Alexa. This is already shaping up to be a disgusting match. Disgusting match. Here comes Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. We know Ciampa and Chris Sabin have a one-on-one match tonight. They are referencing the Street Profits. They still got their eye on gold, as they rightfully should. They are DIY. Oh, now you're talking shit about Fraxium. Yikes. I hear a couple of claps coming from the living room from Pachu, so that means that the Knicks must be doing well. Shout outs. Yes, this women's Money in the Bank is superstar studded so far. So far. Now, if you had Stephanie up in here, it's a wrap. Like, just for shits and giggles, just put Stephanie in it. All right, DIY. And here come the Motor City Machine Guns. One-on-one action happening next, y'all. Motor City Machine Guns here to handle some business tonight. Thanks. Representing Detroit, Michigan. Did I say Chris Sabin? I meant Nick Sabin. Oh, yeah, Chris Sabin. I thought I said Nick Sabin. I'm like, that's the coach. And of course, he'll be going one-on-one with Tommaso Ciampa. Speaking of which, the new Wave Pack had come to WWE 2K with Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, and and Motor City Machine Guns. And then there's a celebrity mystery character to download as well. So I already got Stephanie's. I got the other one. I just need to know. I want to know who that celebrity character is. Mm. I love when Ciampa does the same thing. Same thing when he kicks his chair back. Bobby says, imagine if we had Sol Ruka in the women's ladder match. Listen, don't even get me started on that. She is the speed champion and she's doing her thing. But her in any ladder match, please. We've seen what she could do. Divine, good to see you. Happy Friday to you. No, we shall not get Zelina Vega a new theme song. We like it the way it is. And I think it's fun and catchy. And the beat goes hard. Oh, Dad, everybody's loving them some Stephanie. Okay. Boza says Knicks took the lead 24-22 with 33 seconds in the first quarter. Good so far. It was mayhem last week when the Knicks won against Boston in that fourth game. I was coming home from the city from work and ran into the whole mob of New Yorkers going crazy for the game. And they were doing a whole watch along on the block. It was bananas. I was like, let me get out of here and get on this damn bus and get myself home. But I didn't. I stayed and watched. I told Patrick, I was like, I kind of want to stay and watch. I know you're going crazy in the house, but I kind of want to stay and watch and see what happens. So I did. Oh my God, guys. And yes, oh my God. I forgot to mention also the other member of our display here today. It is Stitch weekend. I'm so excited. Look at my baby Stitch. Ain't he cute? I love Stitch. I have a bunch of Stitches. I have a Stitch right here, courtesy of my mother-in-law. It's him with the hula grass skirt. Let's see. I have a Stitch pop. I have more Stitch stuffed animals. I have Stitch on my keychain. I have Stitch shirt. I have Stitch shorts. I had the Stitch onesie. And a few more collectible Stitch figurines. So yeah, I love Stitch. Clearly. Oh yes, Cynthia. I know she's hype. Cynthia's super hype. Friday night, Julia. Yes, ma'am. She shut it down. She definitely needed that win. I'm happy she's in that match. It's gonna be very good. Oh my goodness. They're showing Stephanie's places and she's doing Triple H's entrance. The way she spit the water is the worst. They're so funny. I love them. She could never perfect it. There it is. They're so funny. I need to watch these episodes. I haven't watched the episodes in full, but I've seen some of the clips. Oh, snap. Look who's in the building. WWT's PR princess, the timeless elitist, Miss Courtney Rice, my WWT sis. Happy Honey Night SmackDown. And yes, man, we are ready to kick off this weekend the right way. What's going on, Zelina? She's in the back. Y'all not going to sit here and bully my girl like it's okay. Slap her, Zelina. Yep. Beat her ass. They're attacking my girl. Somebody help her. Who that? Meet Shit and B Fab. Let's go. That's how we do it out here. Good luck getting that. Oh, I was going to say good luck getting that in order, Nick, but he already did. He yelled. Oh, yeah. Women's tag team match coming right up. Thank you very much. Just keep it coming. B-Fab and Meet Jin versus Secret Hervis. I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. And yes, Jeffrey, I'm glad you noticed. That's a new Lily. Courtesy of Papa Honey. Got it for me for my belated birthday. Mind you, he ordered this all the way back in February. My birthday was in April. And he ordered this in February. And it just got here like the other day. But I'm so happy she's here. She's part of my new addition. She's a lot smaller than I anticipated. She's shorter than, the first Lily, original Lily. And we call her Lily too. But yeah. But she has some really cool features. She has like an A on one eye and a 6 in the other. Her hair is different too. She's got like different highlights going on here. And she kind of got that Nightmare Before Christmas kind of get up going on here. I like it though. It's so cute. She's adorable, isn't she? Yep, she sits herself right there so she could get her TV time in too. And here we go, one-on-one action. Tommaso Ciampa, Chris Sabin has commenced. Let's get into it. Who we got on this one, guys? Who's winning, Chris Sabin or Tommaso Ciampa? Let me know in the chat. Let's see what these comments are saying. Make sure you don't get stitched, honey. Listen, these lilies are cool with me. We're all cool because we let him in, so we're all cool here. We family. Boza says that reminds me for Stephanie's places. Stephanie was a kid in the candy store when she interviewed her husband. Yes, she really was. You could totally see how excited she is when she talks about Triple H. There's just something endearing and proud that overcomes you as a wife when you're speaking well of your partner and how good they are to you and how great they are as a person. When you talk about them and what they do or what their craft is and stuff like that, you get to be able to show a different side to the people of who you guys really are, how your relationship is. And Triple H and Stephanie have always seemed to have been very, very, very close and very open with each other, as far as I know, as far as what they've shown us. And they are I think it's also just Stephanie is always a kid in the candy store for the business. I think that's what it really is. But just to be able to interview her husband, and he's probably sitting there like, do I really have to do this? Like, do you really have to interview me? Like, you already know this. People already know this. Who cares? Like, no, there's some, it just shows a different layer, and it kind of shows us a page in their chapter, you know what I mean? In their book, like a piece of their chapter in a book that we've seen throughout time since 2000 when the McMahon Helmsley era was created. And it's cool to see them like a different side of them, to pull back the curtain a little bit as to show us who they really are as a couple and how they interact, and her trying to mimic his water spit. It's just so cute. It's adorable. But yeah, I think that I think it's just more so Stephanie is not only, of course, a kid in the candy store for her husband. Any right wife would be a kid in the candy store for her husband, and should be, especially if he treats you right and is very handsome and just makes you feel like, like you're 16 again, but I the butterfly feeling, that little nervous butterfly lovey-dovey feeling, like that's just something that I think that she feels when it comes to him and talking about the business at the same time. So I think it just pretty much had shown through her expression how proud and how excited she was to be eager to talk to him about it and his experience. Oh, Bobby, I'm so jealous. So jealous. Bobby went to go see Lilo and Stitch today. No spoilers, but how was it? I mean, of course, I'm sure it was phenomenal. I expect it to be. It's one of the greatest Disney movies ever created, and one of my personal favorites in my household and family as well. But yeah, let me know how it was. Javon says, happy Friday, everyone, but I just hate the song. It sounds like Diet Coke Nicki Minaj. Hey. Well, that's probably was her inspiration in the first place, because she is from Queens. She was just doing her own version of what she feels like her inner Nikki would do, and it was cute for her. I love it. She never did it right, but how does he do it? Dad said, remember when I did the Triple H water spitting in the house? I wet the ceiling. Mom was pissed. Yeah, that was too funny. That was way too funny. Charlotte wasn't even selling anything in that match, to be honest, Indio. Thank you, Bobby. Glad you like the shirt. Of course, I had to wear it in memoriam for our beloved favorite Wyndham, aka Bray Wyatt. It's a liluation. A liluation, not a liluation. Oh man. Jeffrey says, I want to see the episode with her and The Undertaker. That seems to be like a good one too. Yeah, oh, definitely. I need to watch all of them. I haven't watched any of them. Gas Mask says, I want to go see Stitch tomorrow. I never like to go on opening day. All the good seats are always taken. Same. Pastor is planning on taking me for the weekend as well. Most likely Sunday after my work shift. So I'll be coming home and maybe we'll go dinner and a movie or something. But I'm so excited. I can't wait to see Lilo and Stitch. It's one of my favorite movies ever. If you've never even seen the original one, go see it before you even bother seeing this version. I mean, or not, or see both at least. But you owe it to yourself to see the original so you can understand. And it's such a great story about family and love and acceptance and togetherness and persevering through tough times and finding love and family in the people we choose to be around us and the people we still have left around us to be grateful, you know. So that's your little Friday night gem for the evening. But we are back to the action. Chris Sabin versus Tommaso Ciampa continues, and we are already almost an hour in to the show. It's like the time flies. And if SmackDown goes back to 2 hours, this is gonna definitely fly by. Courtney says Lilo and Stitch is great, but nothing can compare to Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid. Oh, of course, no. Don't get me wrong. I grew up on the classics. I had the Disney movies with the plastic covers, all of that. I had the golden books. I was Cinderella like 3 times for Halloween. Cinderella is one of my personal favorite Disney stories as well. But there was just something about Lilo and Stitch. It's one of my favorite modern Disney movies later on, like, you know, dating to the 2000s and going forward. But nothing can ever replace Beauty and the Beast classics. And I don't even put that in the same genre. Like, that's a whole nother topic in itself, girl. We're gonna have to talk about that too. Maybe we should come up with that for Will for straight out of a comic book or something. Figure out like our favorite Disney movies or name your top Disney movies. But that would be cool. That would be interesting. But yeah, I do love Lilo and Stitch so much though. Yes, it is, Courtney. Yes, we did. I did see that earlier. Rest in peace also to the late great Owen Hart. Today is the anniversary of his passing. Well, his tragic death is that was pretty much took place during a live event. And I actually remember watching wrestling that night and seeing the screen go black, and we don't even know what happened. And then the next thing you know, we saw Vince McMahon back on the broadcast and looking very distraught and told us that Owen Hart had just passed away, which was pretty nuts. It was very sad, very tragic. It was probably one of the first like times where I witnessed like where something like that death related happened on TV in real time, like, you know, like kind of like how it happened when Michael Jackson passed away. It was kind of like that. And I just remember staring at the TV and just being like, oh my God, like he was just about to come out and give us a show. Like he was coming out as the Blue Blazer. He came out with a great message. He delivered a great promo. Never would have thought that would be his last, but it was tragic and it was sad nonetheless. And we wish him and his and the Hart family, of course, our condolences and love during these tough days. Jeffrey says, gotta wait a couple of days for 2 hours of SmackDown. I still have all the Disney books. Do you really? I'm gonna need to see a photo of this. Yes, it is, Dad. Lilo and Stitch is about Ohana. Ohana is Hawaiian for family. Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. And if you don't know, you'll find out in the movie. Wow, it was called Over the. I'm weak. That's insane. Some high flying stuff going on out here, Mr. Sabin. Yep, Disney and wrestling. That was my life. Disney and wrestling, and maybe a little Barbies and Sailor Moon here and there. Cartoons, anything cartoons, and Looney Tunes, anything toony. This is a fun match. I do agree, Benjamin. But now, what is the payoff for this match? What do you guys think should happen after this? And who, honestly, I guess it depends on who wins, but give me a scenario of what you think could transpire from here on out. Are we going to continue this rivalry between these two teams and have Johnny Gargano versus Alex Shelley as well? Or what do you think is the point of having this concept here? And there it is. Just when I ask the question, someone provides me the answer. And there's your reason right there, Mrs. Candice LeRae Gargano. This is to get her on their end, and we have a new version of the way. And DIY, okay, very nice. Digging it. Fraxium getting ready for their match. Titles on the line. Well, not their titles. The Street Profits titles are on the line. They have an opportunity to possibly win this. If they do, that's going to be nuts. I don't know. I'm not sure, Cindy. That's a really interesting question. I often wonder that about her, and I often wonder that about Scarlett. Guess Queen Nia doesn't have a princess anymore. Oh, she been lost her princess for sure. Courtney's poison little pixie is back. Yeah, as long as y'all stay on the same page, you could possibly win. Yes, you're right. Let's just make sure that you do, because y'all have tendencies to slip up every now and then. Oh, Samurai Shinsuke is ready to go. That freaking mask is disgusting. Love it. Shout out to Jason Baker. Ah, yes. He's back just when you thought you weren't going to see him. You're going to see him next week. John Cena makes his return to SmackDown next week. We'll see what happens tomorrow night when he goes off and faces R-Truth one-on-one tomorrow. Really intrigued because I really didn't predict John Cena and R-Truth to be fighting this soon. I was really hoping that it would happen later on, but maybe this could help set up for that. So I'm not sure. I feel like R-Truth should be one to face Cena more than one time. Especially if he loses this time, he's going to need to pull some revenge. And what better way to do that than to ruin the end of Cena's year? I don't know. I might be onto something. It is a non-title match tomorrow. So that also can come into play, which is why they could end up saving that for later. I don't know if you guys watched the show the last week or so, but our councilman of WWT here, pretty much came up with an idea of what could happen with R-Truth going forward for the summer. R-Truth could possibly end up somehow in the Money in the Bank ladder match, right? He'll win and all of a sudden lose the Money in the Bank, like legit doesn't know where he put it or left it or found it, like literally lost the Money in the Bank, and then possibly somehow find it before by the time Cena's reign comes to an end or his year comes to an end, and cash in on Cena. Will came up with that last week, and I was like, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. And that would be a perfect way to pay back R-Truth in full. Being that, John Cena stole your swag for the last 20 something years and had capitalized on everything that you started to do. and now you get justice back by redeeming yourself and taking a title away from him, from his 17th title reign. And R-Truth as the undisputed champion. Can you guys imagine the place, like wherever they are, the stadium will erupt for R-Truth. You guys heard how crazy WrestleMania 40 was when they won in the ladder match and got the tag titles. Man, that crowd was going nuts for R-Truth. Jeffrey says, "Hey, honey, did you see Bray's son celebrating his birthday?" Oh my God, yes, I totally did. I wanted to cry. So Bray and JoJo's son Nash had just turned 5 years old, I believe, and for his 5th birthday, he requested to dress like his dad for his birthday. He dressed like the Fiend. There was a video they posted. Apparently, JoJo was doing the announcing. Which like completely melted my heart. I was just like, you know what? This kid is going places. This kid is going places for sure. Some of my favorite photos of that of Nash are with Bray when he was dressed up as the Fiend, when he was just a baby. Ooh, excuse me. Got a little emotional there. My voice broke. I apologize. WWE Vault posted a documentary on Yokozuna. Ooh, must see that. Must see. So, of course, Saturday night main events tomorrow. We got, of course, the World Heavyweight Championship between Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, John Cena versus R-Truth, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus CM Punk and Sami Zayn, and we have Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest in a steel cage match, which basically that's how we started kicking it off, by the way, and I forgot to mention that. Drew McIntyre was walking in and Damian Priest knocked him the hell out in the middle of the hallway. So they pretty much started the show really hot. No women's match tomorrow. I noticed that, but there are only 4 matches on the card. So I'm wondering if there's going to be one that is added by tonight. We still do have 2 hours left, so we shall see. Boza was literally just mentioning that. Cindy says there's no way Kenny Omega was a prophet about this, right? Logan, we're not doing that. We are not dethroning Jey Uso on a Saturday night main event to Logan Paul. Absolutely not. We are not going to do that. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Will Logan Paul become a champion eventually? Possibly, but I don't think that should happen at Jey Uso's expense because that would be really shitty if you ask me. Boza said the panel was saying Lyra versus Becky, but that's most likely for Money in the Bank. Yeah, most likely. That's got to be for Money in the Bank for sure. Because they, we could use another women's title defense for that. Bobby says, do you think we possibly see John Cena versus Joe Hendry before John Cena's retirement? Chat, let me know what you guys think about that. Honestly, Bobby, you might be onto something there. Considering the pop that Joe Hendry got when he showed up at Mania to face Randy Orton, who was also a pinnacle at the time and era of John Cena with the Ruthless Aggression era, I think that would be pretty dope. And I think that would be a pretty cool way to end it. I really wanted my story to happen, though. I really wanted truth. But Joe Hendry wouldn't be a bad idea. But Joe Hendry would have to not be TNA champion anymore. Oh, boy. Here we go. Damian Priest making his way out. Oh, these guys are still fighting. Drew and Damian Priest, like Damian Priest don't even have his gear on or nothing. Didn't even come out for his entrance. They're just still whipping each other's ass. You gotta hype up this fight and make it good because that steel cage. I think it's gonna. It's weird. Why isn't it the main event? Is the steel cage the main event? Nah, I'm intrigued about that because then this would be the second time that we have Jey Uso defending a title or there's a title on the line in a match that Jey Uso's involved in, but he's not the main event. It's like, what's the point of calling him main event Jey Uso then? Like, they're starting to make me mad with this. Y'all need to book Jey Uso right. His main event Jey Uso, and he's the champion. Damian Priest just clothesline security. He was running through them. Oh my God, cameraman, get out the way. They are not playing around in Savannah, Georgia tonight. They mean business. There goes JC Mateo, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob, the United States champion. All gas, no brakes. Let me talk to you in private. Jacob said, I want to talk to you in private. Solo said, anything you can say to me, you can say in front of JC. A lot of history between these men. Right. He ain't blood. He ain't my family. I don't trust him. I don't like him. I don't respect him. I don't need his help. Let him know. Let him know, Jacob. That's why we love you, Jacob. I love you, Jacob. We know there's a lot of history between these two. Solo's doing some of his best work these days, if you ask me. Oh. Ray Phoenix and Jimmy Uso versus Jacob Fatu and JC Mateo coming up soon. But for now, we got more women's action, and I'm loving this. We got Secret Hervis being accompanied by Miss Chelsea Green, and Michin and BFAB about to get it in on them for sure because they're sick of their crap. And stop bullying Zelina, damn it. I don't know. I don't know if for wrestling I could fight in a uniform that's like, I couldn't fight in a suit or like a button down or tie. I mean, they pay you enough, you would, but I'm just saying, like, it'd be too hot. No, it would be too hot to wrestle and all that. Michin and BFAB versus the Secret Hervis up next, guys. And we are still undergoing our Honey Night SmackDown watch along. We are getting closer and closer by the week and month to SummerSlam. We're already getting towards the end of May. Money in the Bank is slowly upon us. Saturday night main event will be happening tomorrow. And make sure you guys stay tuned because It might be a watch along or it might be a post show or something like that to discuss everything that happened. Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in. They also announced earlier, if you guys didn't see it or hear it, or if you guys are just joining us or just listening in as well, Triple H did announce earlier that there will be a change for New Orleans next year. It will not be the host of WrestleMania 42. It will be the host of Money in the Bank August 29th, 2026. We've already had a really fun time this evening with some action-packed matches going on here at SmackDown. We had the women's triple threat qualifying match for the Money in the Bank, which Julia successfully won over Zelina Vega and Charlotte Flair. We have another qualifier coming up soon. We had Chris Sabin versus Tommaso Ciampa. And we also had Tiffy time. There was a lot going on backstage with Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. We know that they're going to have a big steel cage match happening tomorrow night ahead of their match for Saturday main event. It seems like they want to get the party started early. We also have a tag team match coming up, which should most likely be after this women's match, or might be the main event. Not sure what way they booked this, but hey, I'm just guessing. Ray Phoenix and Jimmy Uso are going to be teaming up to go against Jacob Fatu and JC Mateo, who don't like each other. Not really sure how that's going to work. And they don't trust each other. Yeah, so I don't know. I can only smell shenanigans from here. Oh my goodness, guys, I am exhausted, y'all. I am so pooped from today. Today was a busy day at the honey pot. Had a lot of work to do, a lot of traveling, of course, to be mobile. Running on a little bit of like 4 hours sleep. Stood up a little late last night, so just catching up with you guys. Thankfully, I was able to fix up a quick meal and freshen up a bit before I got on with you guys. So I'm kind of in like relaxed pajama mode, but had to make it wrestling. And yeah, so and then I got to get up in the morning and do it all over again tomorrow. Because tomorrow we have we're going to be doing the Saturday night main event watch along or post show, I believe. I was discussing it with Will and Dion, so we'll definitely get back to you guys on that, or just stay tuned. If you see your on the notifications, subscribe to us, you'll be able to find out all the information of when we go live, so that way you could keep up with all the cool stuff we got going on. So it'll be technically our version of the Kayfabe podcast, but covering everything Saturday night main event. What just happened to my TV? For some reason, it went out of my SmackDown. YouTube TV was acting up a bit, but we got it back on live. Charlotte Flair walking through the hall back from the commercial just in time, guys. Oh shit. She says, see you at Money in the Bank. Oh, sorry. Now she's pissing her off. See, that's what you get, Charlotte, for being such a bully to Alexa earlier in her career. You see? And then you have Lily do the rest of the work for you, because she gonna give you all that juju that you need to check yourself with, ma'am. Can't be out here bullying people thinking you can get away with it. She said, I wasn't talking to you. It's pilled up Lily doll. I love it, love it, love it. Plus evolution coming. You know what? There's a lot going on. We got too much going on, y'all. Courtney says, make sure to listen to Matt Cardona's interview with Chris Van Vliet and gave high praises to his wife. Oh my God, I did see that. Put her over so well. I mean, as any rightful husband should when they're proud of their wife. They should be. Chris Van Vliet and Matt Cardona sat down for a really great interview, talked about Chelsea Green and any next moves that he would possibly have in the future, and also being part of Busted Open. So make sure you guys check that out. That's true. Jeffrey, Right to Censor did have to wrestle in similar clothing, but just a white button down, and then they had the shirts cut off. It looked so stupid. I hated that. And then slacks with shoes, but that had to be like so uncomfortable and annoying. NXT Battleground is this Sunday too. Well, I'm going to be watching Lilo and Stitch and having dinner with Pachu, so because we're also we like to celebrate every month of our anniversary, and we're about to make 2 years next month, actually 2 years from today since we got married. It hasn't 2 years, 2 years married, but it feels like we've been married forever because we've known each other for a long time, and just been friends for a long time, and it's a beautiful thing when you can share that with someone. Secret Hervis over here acting up and playing dirty in these streets. We can't have this. Y'all supposed to be the cleanup crew, and y'all are playing dirty. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. And a watch along for AEW Double or Nothing will also be transpiring as well this weekend. So make sure y'all check that out, because the Timeless Elitist will be in the house to host you with a wonderful watch along with all the cool information and play-by-play that'll be happening for that event. Oh my God. Yes. Petty as hell. Alexa is petty as hell for that. We don't pick on Lily and we don't pick on Alexa. You do that, we have a problem. Yes, she did. That's right. Charlotte thought she broke Lily because Lily's still here and in one piece and also reinvented. So did she break her, or did she just revel in what she was? See what I did there? Gas Mask says, I know it'll never happen, but I low-key missed the bra and panties matches. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of men probably missed that, but I think we are long past that. I think you guys get more than enough for your buck as far as your eyes go for eye candy, so you'll be all right. Dad says, anyone remember Bliss had Lily and Bliss gave Charlotte a Charlie doll? Yep. I wish they would have sold that doll. Thanks, guys. What's up, Aaron Teagle? Good to see you. Happy Friday. NP13 says, just joined from Dudley, UK. Have I missed anything? Just finished work. Just missed a minute. You finished, you missed a few things. I was mixing missed and finished for some reason, or missed. I don't know, but it's 9:16 now. So you missed about an hour of some action going on in P13. So far we opened up the show pretty much with a brawl out happening between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. We had a one-on-one match between Chris Sabin and Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa was able to win due to interruption and shenanigans via the poison pixie Candice LeRae, who has made her presence known and is a part of DIY now, I guess. We also had a women's triple threat for the Money in the Bank qualifier, which was won by Julia. She defeated Zelina and Charlotte Flair. And speaking of Zelina, getting her comeuppance on Chelsea Green, that's what you get. Run, Zelina. Run, girl. Run, girl. But yeah, so that happened. Julia won the match. She's the fourth woman to be a part of the Women's Money in the Bank. We now have Alexa, Julia, Rhea, and Roxanne Perez, and two more will be left, and they'll be determined in the upcoming weeks for sure. Let's see. We also had a quick promo before that women's match happened with Tiffy Time and Charlotte and the rest. And it was pretty good. Tiffy had the upper hand on that one. Pretty much, talking her smack for stealing her moment at WrestleMania and calling her old and things like that. So, and now B-Fab and Michin just got their first win on the Secret Harvest with the help of the United States Women's Champion, Zelina Vega. Fantastic. What a beautiful night for women's wrestling. I'm here for it. So now we have the tag team champions have arrived. Come on, Montez. Come through, Coat. Let's go. And they are absolutely pumped up for the night. The tag team champions have their titles on the line against a new young threat named Fraxium, which consists of Nathan Frazier and Axiom. For those who don't know, who are listening or haven't seen them, Fraxium is a group that was formed back in NXT. They had just been signed recently to the main roster. They have made quite the impact. They're are they the longest reigning NXT champions? No. Tag team champions? No. I still believe that's undisputed, but I could be wrong. Somebody will correct me. But either way, you get the point. They are probably a duo of one of the most impressive and versatile groups I've ever seen, or duos I've seen in a long time. They give me a modern day version of like the Rockers mixed with a little bit of that Daredevil likeness of the Hardy Boys. Solo and JC Mateo and Jacob Fatu have made the presence known to the Street Profits before arriving to the ring right now, and that was pretty interesting. Fatu. You notice Jacob's music plays now? Not Solo's, Jacob's music plays. Ain't nobody acknowledged this man Solo, man. Poor Solo. He tries his hardest. Bless his heart. I love that Jacob wears his title around his neck. It's so fire. It's like a dog tag, like a dog chain. B-Fab did get her first win. That was a really great pin, really good match between those ladies. I really would, like I said, Michin and B-Fab, that's a tag team that I did not think I needed, because I love them together. So I want to see more of that. So please continue to give me more of that. Boza says they are 100%. Let's see if Fraxium can prove they weren't lucky for their first time. They are 4-0 in WWE. We'll see. There's only one way to find out. Let's see. B-Fab needs to be on TV more. She's getting better. Just give her the opportunity. I agree. Timu Bloodline wants that gold for sure. Amunaru's son says she's loving this for B-Fab. I think she absolutely deserves it. She's put in that work and she continues to grow each time and each week that we see her. Jeffrey says, I don't call them Bloodline no more. I call them Solo's crew. His music is playing because he's the champ. Well, of course. I mean, it should always play because he's the champ regardless. I mean, even when he wasn't the champ, he was the one that we would always acknowledge when he would appear. So they might as well just stick with his theme song. But Solo's theme song does go hard, though. I wouldn't want to get rid of Solo's theme song either. So B-Fab has a lot of potential. Bobby says, I like to see Street Profits retain tonight. I would too. Aaron Teagle says, what's up, sis? Happy Friday. How you been? How you doing? What's up with you? Nothing much. Just coming off of a pretty busy work week and about to go into a busy work weekend. I'm going to be working all weekend pretty much for Memorial Day. In between that, I will be making some time to have fun and take care of myself as well. Pat, you and I are probably going to go see Lilo and Stitch over the weekend, maybe grab some dinner as well. And going to be just chilling, watching Saturday Night Main Event and everything like that. And, getting in on the wrestling shenanigans as per usual. Gas Mask says, I'd like Fraxium to win, but I really see the Street Profits winning, though. Well, guys, let's ask. There's 22 of you in the chat, and the rest of you guys here. Why don't you guys let me know? Give me quick picks. Fraxium or Street Profits tonight? Go. That's right. Jasmine does have the Charlie doll. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. That's so funny. Bobby says Street Profits. Gas Mask says Street Profits. He sees Street Profits winning it. He would like Fraxium to win, though. Benjamin says Street Profits. Gas Mask says Fraxium. Amanatu says Profits for the win. I would have to agree and go with Profits. I really like the wave that they're on right now. I still think that there's more potential to build more story with them with this championship run that they have as heels, or just maybe not so much heels, but just they've added a little bit more of an edge to themselves in recent months. I'll say it like that. Gas Mask changes it back to Street Profits. He revokes his vote for Fraxium and says Street Profits. Jeffrey says Street Profits as well. So yeah, a lot of picks for either or. It could go either way. I mean, both tag teams are deserving of it. It would be quite shocking if it's Fraxium. But we'll have to see. Ooh, where's that? Can somebody tell me what park is that? What beach is that? I've never been to LA before, but that looks fun. Looks like it says Pacific Park on the Ferris wheel. That looks so dope. Ah, yes, of course. We got the Latino D'Angelo family. And on SmackDown, we have Santos Escobar with Garza and Humberto. And Humberto's been looking very rebellious lately. He looks like he hasn't really been acknowledging or listening to Santos Escobar. If you really see him and look at him here during this promo right now, he's kind of not giving a shit about what he's saying. And he's like looking away, giving him side eye. Worlds collide. Garza's listening. Humberto's not listening. I can't help but wonder maybe Humberto could join Andrade. Garza's more like a kiss butt. He needs to get with it. He's still rebelling. Look, y'all. Humberto's still rebelling. Oh, he didn't even cheers them. He took a sip. Ooh, that's disrespectful. Angel Garza and Santos Escobar as a team would be fine just on their own as well, too. I honestly always saw Humberto as a star on his own. But they're going to be going against El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr., Psycho Clown, and Pagano. Saturday, June 7th for Worlds Collide. That's going to be happening then 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time. And the day after that happens to be the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Interesting. Celebrating all Latinos all weekend. And here we go. We got Ray Phoenix and Big Jim in the house. I like this little side missions that Jimmy's been on. Not sure what the whole point of him getting bloodied up by Gunther was, but okay. I was born a king. Remember that. I was born a king. I was born a king. Jimmy's why do all the bloodline members, damn it, old, new, Timu, doesn't matter, official, OG, doesn't matter. Why every single one of them has a theme song that hits so hard? Why is that? Why is that? I can't take it. I can't deal. And of course, his partner. I was finishing my yawn. I didn't complete it. His partner is Ray Phoenix on his way out. I do like Ray Phoenix's theme song as well, and the way his entrance is. The way his entrance is filmed also. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's what I think. See, that's what I see. I'm an auntie son. Great minds think alike, girlfriend. I love that for us. I think Humberto would do just fine being a single star. They had tried to push him in NXT earlier in the years, just the same way they did with Garza, but then they instantly brought them together and of course made them a faction. But yeah, I think it's about time. We need to start switching it up around here. You just start switching it up. The Samoans have the best music because the final boss says so. And Boza says, we got some news today. Honey Worlds Collide. That is at 3 p.m. Won't be on Peacock. That'll be on YouTube in English and in Spanish. Interesting. And Worlds Collide is that Saturday, the 7th? Not for nothing. JC has the same body build as Rhino. But yeah, he kind of has that Rhino build. Oh wow, look at that. I didn't know he was born. Look at that. He was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. Very nice. Very nice. What a beautiful place. If you haven't been there, you should go. We knew this was going to happen. A little back and forth between JC and Jacob. What do you expect? You have two alpha males. Eventually, something's going to collide. Jimmy with this insecurity there on Jacob. Little kick there to Ray Phoenix. Some tag team action here. And we know Jey Uso is part of one of the greatest tag teams. So we know he knows how to work with other people very well. Super kick to JC. Another super kick from Jimmy. Yep. At the same time, boom, double super kick. Oh, snap. I smell a suicide dive. Let's get it. I smell a suicide dive. There he is. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Corkscrew off the rope. I can't with this man. Fantastic. Solo, what the hell are you doing? Oh, they gave SmackDown a nice big yeet in name of the main event man, Jey Uso. Dope. Is anybody going to see Mission Impossible? Corkscrew plancha, literally. I almost thought he wasn't going to make it. Oh my God, I love this commercial, y'all. Look, the odor blocker commercial. Look when she smells it. Her shoulders. I'm going to be feeling it today. Hilarious. I don't know why that shit makes me laugh so hard. Like, it makes me giggle. The first time I saw it, I was hysterical. Boza says JC's trying to suck up to the Timu tribal chief. Solo wants Jacob to sit down while JC's the new pet. Yeah, okay. You can't tell a wolf to sit. You can tell a dog to sit, but you can't tell a wolf to sit. Especially a werewolf. They listen to no one but themselves. I feel like there could never be a bad pizza commercial. Like, I know the food is fake that they're showing me on the commercial. Doesn't mean I don't want a pizza though, because that should look real good. It's the melted cheesy part for me. Works all the time. Tell me about it, Bobby. You know I agree with that. And I love that they're putting him later on in the night as well. I wonder if they're going to put him after this match, which most likely they might. Hold on, y'all. Let me close my window for a second. It's a little chilly. There we go. Much better. Just to get a little warmer. Need a little warmth. All this rain and wind is like I thought May was the official springtime. I mean, you know, it's like we're in April still. Like we're getting the April showers and there's no May flowers. I mean, what's crazy is I love everything about pizza because I don't mind the middle part. And it also depends on the type of pizza you have and the toppings. And I also love the crust. I like to take the crust last. I like to eat the crust last. And like if it has especially like the excess oil on it, I try to like tap some of it out. But if not, I just dip it in some Frank's hot sauce and just eat it like a breadstick. So good. But I'll tell you what I like on my pizza. Let me know in the chat, guys. What are your favorite pizza toppings? Or like what's your favorite pizza to have? What's your go-to slice that you're getting right now? You got the munchies, you smell pizza, you want to go grab pizza from the 99-cent pizza shop or the $2 pizza shop. And you want a go-to slice. Which is your go-to? My pizza is definitely meat lovers. Gotta have ground sausage, pepperoni, bacon. And then I put red pepper flakes, sprinkle a little garlic powder, a little oregano, and then I have hot sauce on the side for dipping. Or sometimes I pour some of the hot sauce in the middle. So that way it turns into like a juice that I could use to dip the crust in. See what I'm doing there? You see what I did there? That's what I do. Or I'm good with just a plain slice or pepperoni pizza. But if I really want like a good slice of pizza or I'm getting a pie, meat lovers is my go-to. If not meat lovers, pepperoni and bacon. That's a good mix. And it has to be extra crispy. Like I like the bottom a little, not burnt, but it's like dark brown, a little like crisp crunch. Like I love. DiGiorno pizza is not bad. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. Bobby says he loves pepperoni pizza. Dad says NY pizza. I really miss it. There's no really good pizza down here in Florida. Yeah, you gotta get DiGiorno at the Publix. Jeffrey said when I was living in the States, it was Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was definitely my favorite pizza. Yeah, Pizza Hut. But if I had to choose between Domino's or Pizza Hut, it was definitely Pizza Hut. Benjamin likes meat lovers with sausage, bacon, black olives, and a little green pepper. Ooh, a little spice. I like that. I like that. I used to work at this restaurant, right? And they had one of the most amazing bar pies I've ever tasted. It was a white clam pizza with truffle oil. If that's your cup of tea, you know that sounds hella good. And it's delicious. Never thought I could have clams on pizza before, but it's so good. Damn, Ray Phoenix, what the hell? All right, I'm awake. I'm up for this match. 1, 2. Oh, he almost pinned the United States champ. Oh my God, I could have sworn he pinned him. That sounded like a 3 for a second. The count, the crowd was definitely almost sure about it. We got a ref you suck chant from the crowd. He literally almost had it. Son, we were just talking about it before. What's your favorite pizza? What's your favorite topping on your pizza? Like, what is your go-to slice? Oh, what the hell? Jacob missed Ray Phoenix there, but JC Mateo able to pick up where Jacob left off. At least I think so. Oh, no, not when Ray Phoenix lands on his feet. Uh-oh, I smell a Uso splash. There it is. 1, 2. Damn it. Senton splash for Jacob Fatu to break it up. Missile dropkick by Ray Phoenix. Jacob Fatu is out the ring, and I smell another suicide dive. There it is. Oh, snap. He got caught. Oh, this isn't good. Jesus Christ. Flung him like a rag doll. Jimmy with a nasty super kick. Watch out. Here comes family, always trying to jump on your shit. Here we go. Spear from Jimmy. Spear from Jimmy. You're getting up on the wrong corner, bro. Damn it. I knew this was going to happen. Come on, Solo. Get the hell down from there, please. Lord. Y'all just going to watch him do it? Oh, he was telling so he didn't listen to Jacob. I mean, Jacob didn't listen to Solo. Oh, but JC got the win though. Solo's acting is being done very well these days. I'm really loving the role that Solo is playing in this story. Like, he thinks he's hot shit. He swears he's hot right now. Dad on his slice like sausage, pepperoni, green peppers, and onions. Interesting. That's the what do they call that? The supreme pizza. Amanatu says she likes the margarita pizza the most. She's vegan, so not many options. Understandable. And a good old classic never dies. Love margarita. I love margarita pizza for the basil. I love the smell and taste of basil. It's so good. Oh, there he is, the megastar. He's about to talk shit about my friend.
You know, I'm going to return to the city that helped make me, Los Angeles. I'm going to walk in the money in the bank. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show up and I'm going to show up.
Ooh, plant-based cheese is good too. Love that for you. Nice, clean eating. I wish I could do it. I can't. I've tried. So unsuccessful. LA Knight is hysterical, Courtney. You hear him right now? Going off. Gasman says, meat lovers for me, pepperoni, bacon, and ground beef. Instead of the ground beef, for me, it's ground sausage. LA Knight. Yeah. Oh, there goes our truth. Our truth is in the house tonight. Oh, we're going to hear from our truth tonight ahead of his big match tomorrow. All right. Okay. Wonder where this is going to go, because John Cena is not advertised for tonight, but he could show up. He's going to show up next week, apparently. Courtney, what's your why don't you let the chat know? We're talking about our favorite go-to pizza slices. What is your favorite go-to pizza? Like, you're hungry, you want a pizza slice. Do you like plain? Do you like margarita? Do you like white pizza? What's your go-to? Dad says, we talking all this pizza, we need Patchu's input. That's easy. I can guess. I think I can guess. I'll let Patchu tell you guys in the chat, but I don't want to give it away. I do know the answer though to Patchu's favorite pizza. Courtney says sausage and ricotta cheese. Ricotta. I gotta say ricotta because I am the wife of an Italian, so I gotta say it right. It's ricotta. Gas Mask said, is our truth having an exhibition or a title match? It is not a title match. This is just one-on-one, which is strange. Like I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. But yeah, R-Truth versus Cena tomorrow for Saturday night's main event. Mm. What? Lasagna pizza? What? Where did you get that at? You know what other slice of pizza I do love that I have seen in pizzerias lately? Actually, when Courtney and I went to 90s WrestleCon, we walked over to a pizza shop and we had a slice of pizza. And there was one that I saw there. It had like lemon and chicken and stuff on it. It looked like a white pizza. I thought it was a white pizza, but it wasn't. If you like Italian food, you know chicken franchise. Chicken francaise is basically lemon chicken in a lemon butter white wine sauce. They had a chicken francaise pizza. I almost blew my brains out. I was just like, oh my God. That I it took everything in me to say no to trying it because I was really in a mood for a crispy, extra crispy, spicy pepperoni pizza. But it did look so good. Chicken franchise pizza. I had tried one at a different pizza shop, but the one that was there at that pizza shop, it was in Jersey. That looked way better than the one I actually tried. Guys, where does the time go? It's already 10 o'clock. Remember before we thought that SmackDown would take forever? It's actually not tonight. Every single thing is going at a great pace. Wow, look at this. Tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event, it will be the first time John Cena and R-Truth have faced each other since 2011. 2011. It's now 2025. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we have our triple threat qualifier, and then we also have our tag team match, and we're going to hear from R-Truth right now. So that's pretty much going to consist of this final hour for our Honey Night SmackDown watch along. I would say to do a post show, but I am tapping out after 11 p.m. Your girl got to get up early again in the morning for another early morning shift in the honey pot. So got to make sure that I'm well rested and up for that because I'm already like running on empty as we, I've been pretty much working all day. And then, of course, like I said, I went to bed late last night. Had to also go over some things for Kayfabe podcast to prepare. And I was talking with Will and Dion and everything. So getting some things in order. And speaking of getting things in order, boss lady, if you're seeing this, I did not forget about the video. I still have to edit my video interview with the one and only Mark Henry. Can't wait to pretty much chop that up and show you guys. It was a fascinating interview, very quick, very short, to the point. What a great dude, Mark Henry. But the fact that R-Truth still calls Cena his childhood hero, and the fact that he even saluted John Cena on the truck, it's like, what we doing, Truth? But yeah, boss lady, I didn't forget you. I have to edit that video and get it sent to you ASAP. But this weekend is going to be a little tough because this week got ahead of me very fast, and then now it's already Memorial Day weekend, and I'm working all weekend. So shout outs to that time and a half, though. Dad said lasagna's pizza has been around for a while. Sauce, ricotta, cheese, mozzarella, and beef. Amanadu says, I've never had a Chicago deep dish pizza. I really want to try it. I hear such great things about Chicago pizza. I would love to try that.
And fame he got, the more disconnected he felt. The text messages less, the replies slower, the phone calls stopped.
The text messages have gone less. The
I felt like he was
the replies are slower. Even the calls stopped.
no matter what I did, it was wrong. I blamed me. Then I thought I did something to upset him, or I was getting on his nerves. But then I started talking to others, and they said and felt the same way I did.
I love R-Truth.
John Cena isolated himself with power.
He's speaking facts. He isolated himself with power.
He with all the power he gave himself. That's you, John Cena.
Said like that dude from Lord of the Rings.
Championship. Calling it your precious. It's not the championship. It's your ego, dog.
He's calling him Smeagol, and he said it ain't your championship. It's your ego. Let him know, Truth. Come on, Truth.
You stop having fun, and now you get mad when somebody else want to have fun or have a good time. I don't like who you become, John.
He said, I don't like you
I
become.
don't make you happy.
I don't believe you happy. He don't look happy. Truth.
You are the greatest of all time. He's greatest of all time, Joe. I don't know if I can bring you back, but I'm gonna try.
I don't know if I could bring you back, but I'm gonna try.
Away from me, John Cena.
You're not gonna take my joy away from me, Johnson. That's right, Truth. Tell him. Don't let anybody steal your joy. Period. Truth with a real message right here.
So if I want to save wrestling, I gotta save you.
In order to save wrestling, I gotta save you.
I don't want to have to put my hands on you. But if I have to, I will beat the ever-living hustle, loyalty, and respect right back in your ass.
Woo!
I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I miss my hero. I can't deny it. So Saturday, we say it again. We rock it.
If Cena wins, we riot. Come on, Truth. Look at Truth hyping us up, y'all. He's dead. Listen, I think that's what makes it so great. He's trying so hard to be serious, but it's fucking hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Like it's so great. It writes itself, man. I wanted this to happen later on, though, man. He said, I will beat the hustle, loyalty, and respect right back in your ass. Come on, Truth. Come on, Truth. Let's go. Let's go, Truth. You better hype up this match. Just give us a reason to want to see it. We know what's going to happen regardless. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn and CM Punk tomorrow as well for Saturday night's main event. I love when I hear the old music. It's so great. Oh! I have to turn the volume up a little bit. I don't care. I got to hear the song every time it plays. And he is here, ladies and gentlemen. The man of the darkest hour. Aleister Black. And he's ready to qualify for Money in the Bank as he goes into a triple threat with LA Knight. Dum, 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 dum. And Shinsuke Nakamura. Things you never got. And we will never be equal. I like that he added the vest along with, like, he combined the House of Black look with his old look. I'm with that. I'm so with that. So with that. This man could do no wrong in my eyes. I do not give two shits. Of course, they couldn't finish his whole intro. Whatever. And Aminatu, I see the truth, and the truth shall set you free, John Cena. Yes, sir. My guy Aleister Black is in the building. Pretty much ready to cap off the night for the Money in the Bank qualifiers versus Shinsuke and LA Knight. And after that, we will be getting into our main event for the evening, which will be the tag team titles on the line. Can Fraxium beat the reigning defending champions in Street Profits? They did pin them last week. Is it possible that they can do it again, but this time with more at stake? Code Orange doesn't do his theme song no more. It's remixed by Def Rebel. Listen, either way, I don't care. As long as it's the same song, as long as they don't change anything about the song, I'll happily go on YouTube and listen to the Code Orange version. It's no big deal. But I don't care. Just don't change his song. Leave it the way it is. Thank you, Def Rebel. Thank you for just pretty much covering it, not changing it. Please don't. Oh boy. Final hour, final countdown left. It is 10 p.m. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this Friday. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I was able to join you. Honeypot has been very, very busy. Got a lot of things going on in the works. I'm trying to make sure, things are handled, bills are paid, house is good, got to maintain the honeypot in the household. But yeah, thank you guys again for joining me. We're going to be pretty much capping off everything at 11 p.m. There will be no post show. Unfortunately, your girl has to get up very, very early, catch a train to go back to work to hustle for tomorrow. So around the end of the evening, for the end of SmackDown, we'll get into where you guys can find me and a couple of cool things that I got cooking up. But in the meantime, since we're taking a quick commercial break, I know y'all been sitting here for a minute. Probably your tummy's hurting a little bit, or either you need to get a refill on your beverage, or you need to go, let nature call and use the bathroom really quick. But feel free to do that in the next 30 seconds, and we will be right back to resume for the triple threat match. Yes, guys. Make sure you guys check out www talkpod.com for all the cool interviews we got going on. There's a lot of things coming down the pipeline. So make sure you guys check that out. Also, don't forget, guys, we're getting close to a lot of the fun-filled summer stuff. And speaking of fun-filled, Fanatics Fest is making its return back to New York City, and it's going to be happening next month. Yours truly and Courtney Rice will be present. And we're going to be walking around shooting some content, perhaps maybe getting some interviews from fans, seeing if we could catch anybody of any importance as well, get some inside scoop and some information. But I'm really looking forward to going to Fanatics Fest again this year for a second time. I was happy to go last year as well and represent Women's Wrestling Talk, and it was a total success. I'm really excited to be able to have my partner in crime, Courtney, with me, and we're also going to be having a camera crew with us. So we're going to be looking official tissue, making sure things are done, and we're going to shoot some really awesome content for that weekend. So if you guys are around for Fanatics Fest in New York City, let us know and we'll hang out and we can say hi and meet up and link up and just be wrestling nerds for the day and sports nerds the way we love to be. Or even, collectible nerds as well, all kinds, nerds of all kind. Jasim, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. He says, I like Aleister Black. I can't wait for his music to be available on Apple Music so I can add it to my playlist. Same. I listen to it on YouTube when I go to the gym and when I work out. I listen to it as well when I'm on my way to work. It makes me feel good when I work out to that music. Aleister Black is one of my favorite wrestlers that has the best entrance, and that's a banger of a song as well. Yes, couldn't agree more with you. Jasim continues on to say that WWE music helps me stay locked in so I can work out and be in my own groove. Only think about me because one day I'm going to see myself on that stage shining real bright. That's why I train every day. Well, good for you, Jasim. We love to see, we love to hear it. And please let us know about your progress and everything and how it's going with your wrestling training. And especially if you want to pursue that dream, I definitely recommend you do. If you feel that's your calling, you should definitely act on it. And you have our support here because we are like family here at Women's Wrestling Talk. Courtney says she is very excited for Fanatics Fest. I am too. I'm very excited. Gotta make sure I'm nice and dolled up. Gotta make sure wear comfortable shoes and bring lots of deodorant. But the Jacob Javits Center is a really, really great arena, really great space. Last year was a lot of fun at Fanatics. It was quite busy, quite full and packed and entertaining. And there was superstars everywhere of all kinds, athletes, basketball players, the like, rappers, moguls in business and stuff like that. It was really, really cool event. So I'm looking forward to going again this year. Shinsuke has just entered the ring, and here we are now, finally waiting for the megastar, where Aleister and Shinsuke eagerly await so we can begin this triple threat qualifier for the Money in the Bank men's match coming up. Yeah. This is about to be a really heavy hitting match right here. I feel it. Shinsuke, Aleister, and LA Knight is not something I was expecting in 2025, but I'll gladly take it. I am not complaining. And Aleister and Shinsuke have had actually some pretty good matches. This is interesting because Aleister, I don't think in LA, Aleister and LA Knight, have they ever interacted at all, like in their careers, even in the indies at all? I wonder. I'm gonna have to look that up. My thing is, how did my guy get a freaking tattoo on his skull? Like on the side. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, from a standpoint as like, how does one fathom or come up with the thought or idea of doing that. And like, not everybody could pull that off, you know? Like it goes really well with Alistair's look, of course, but that shit had to hurt, bro. That shit had to hurt like hell. Oh boy, now we got LA Knight and Alistair one-on-one. What you got, LA Knight? The match just started. Y'all want tables? Let them warm it up first. Let them warm up the oven before they, put the bird in. Nasty kick by Alistair. Oh. Y'all better not pin my boy. That's all I know. If Alistair gets it, you know what? I'm not even going to say that out loud. Don't even finish that sentence, honey. Don't even do it. Get up. Oh, Shinsuke was able to sweep LA Knight in time. Oh, shoot. Shinsuke versus Alistair now. You know, it's funny when Alistair and Shinsuke were in their prime and in NXT, I wanted them to go one-on-one so bad. But these versions of them are so much better. Shinsuke looks freaking fire. Oh, kick for kick. Here we go. Because we both know they know what's up. Oh, counteracting everything each other's got. Let's go. Ooh, high knee to the face by Aleister Black. Hype up my boy. Let's go. Ah, shit. Oh, you son of a bitch, LA Knight. I don't know how he pulls that move off. The jump up all the way to the top rope and then the suplex. That looked like a Kinshasa off the top rope right there if I didn't know any better. Come on, Alistair, get up. Benjamin says Nia versus Naomi versus Jade in a Money in the Bank qualifier next week is going to be awesome. Yeah, and if Naomi don't win this one, then I don't know what we're doing anymore. So y'all need to stop messing around and give my girl her flowers and let's start pushing her back for this title picture. I wouldn't be mad at it at all. Aminatu Sun says a real women's powerhouse match, Nia versus Jade versus Naomi. It truly is. Jasim says when he hits that black mass, it's over. Definitely will be. We're just patiently awaiting. Probably have after this commercial break, and then we'll be getting into the ending and then the final match for the night. Shout outs to you guys for hanging with me for the last 2.5 hours. We still got a little bit more to go. We're almost there. And yeah. I'm also just counting down for myself as well because I am trying not to, I'm making sure I'm giving you guys my best energy. It's giving very chill energy. Nothing too hype, nothing too crazy. We're nice and relaxed. And yeah. I can't believe they're coming out with it 28 years later. I'll never forget the first one. The first one alone freaked me out. And the second one was good too, but that shit is nuts. That movie's pretty nuts. If you haven't seen it, go see it. The originals first. I'm the type that likes to start everything from the beginning and then watch it. I was going to say something else, but we'll leave that for another discussion because we've had that discussion already. Frederick says, hi, honey. Will you watch the Rafael Nadal career-ended ceremony at Roland Garros? If I had to guess, are we referring to tennis, Rafael Nadal? Because I definitely seen that name on ESPN. I'm guessing. Not sure if I will be watching that if the answer is correct. Yes, he can't. He still kept that eye going. I mean, he even kept it going because it technically started in WWE because of Seth Rollins. And then after that, he brought it to AEW. So I'm glad he was able to. I'm glad he still kept it and he still has the one eye. It's kind of like his Kane thing because Kane used to have the same kind of situation. He used to have like the contact in one eye. Back to the action. Mm. Yep, Boza, just like we said earlier, they're going to be making the women's Money in the Bank a star-studded affair. The only this time, this star-studded affair doesn't include Charlotte Flair. No, I love Charlotte Flair, but we need to see Charlotte versus Jade. That's what we're ready for. I wonder how the Knicks are doing. I don't hear Pat. I hope they're doing okay. Sorry, guys. Boza said, "Thank you for squeezing in Honey Night SmackDown with your packed schedule." Listen, man, when I'm dedicated, and I'm dedicated to y'all. I do it for the wrestling, I do it for moi, and I do it for y'all. Jesus, these guys are going back and forth and they haven't stopped. Who needs this win, guys? Who y'all got? I know who I got. I'm biased tonight. Cracked him in the face. Oof, right in the jaw. Jasim says Lily has a sister. I like to see it in the background. Yes, she does. Courtesy of Papa Honey for my belated birthday gift. Oh, Alistair, Lord have mercy. Is he okay? LA Knight. LA Knight was checking on Alistair, but it was the wrong moment for the camera to show them that. I hope he didn't pull anything. Come on, Alistair. This is the second week in a row, bro. We've had you tweaking something. We don't need that. We don't need this kind of energy. We need you 100%, sir. Ooh. Oh, snap DDT there by the megastar. What the hell was that, LA Knight? This man is pure adrenaline. I swear to God. Elbow drop for Alistair. Aren't they cute? They're so adorable. And don't forget, we got Stitch also. It's Stitch weekend, y'all. So thank you, Frederick. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. So yeah, if in regards to tennis, yeah, I'm probably not going to be watching that. Never could really get into it much. Jasim says, now I know why we should not say May 19th in front of Kane, because he was filming a movie or he was about to see. Yeah. So a movie called See No Evil premiered back in the day in the late 2000s, mid to late 2000s, that Kane was he was playing the pretty much the antagonist or the killer. It was called See No Evil. It was a fantastic film. Ooh! Oh, that's how y'all gonna do it? Oh, it's over for you, LA Knight. You're not winning that money in the bank. You're not winning that money in the bank because of what you just did. Mm-mm. You're definitely not winning money in the bank because Alistair's not going to let you. Especially you threw him out like trash. How dare you? The nerve. But yeah, so it was also around the time when Kane kind of went psycho. He took his mask off and things like that. He also had like one contact as well. He basically would come out every time somebody said the date of the release of the movie, and it would cause him to snap. So basically that's what started it. And it's really funny. There's actually a pretty funny clip with Shawn Michaels where he kind of set somebody up to get beat up by Kane by saying May 19th on a microphone. Freaking hilarious. Classic. Oh, look at it's Mellow Don't Miz.
Nick always gave me the option to choose between you and me to be in next week's qualifier for the Money in the Bank.
Dad says Knicks are losing by 10 in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's why it's quiet. 94-89 Pacers. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Well, come on, Knicks.
I'm not sure I would be exactly where I am if it wasn't for that contract. I'm not sure if I would have been a two-time WWE champion. That's how much I believe in your ability.
Amanadu says, yes, we definitely appreciate the watch along, honey. You're awesome. You're working very hard. And if you ever need to rest, we will totally understand. Girl, I had the last 2 weeks off. I didn't want to have y'all miss out on the third. So I like to be dedicated to my peeps. Courtney says you should do Frederick says Courtney should do a collision watch along every week. That means she'd be pulling double duty. So she already does a watch along for Dynamite on Wednesdays, and you're more than welcome to check that out as well. Stitch definitely has a new movie coming out, and it's already out this weekend. I'm going to see it. I can't wait. What's that ugly, big ass, ugly ass, fake ass chain that Mello was wearing? What the hell is that? No, I get it. I totally get it. I just hate that they had to go that route with Alistair, but I get it. They protect him from being pinned. I understand it. I totally understand it. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it, but because I'm biased. That's my homie. However, another thing I'm definitely not happy about is this Logan Paul. Why on the left he looked like a Starbucks cup? Tell me he tell me Logan Paul in that picture did not look like a Starbucks cup. I can't. Andre the Giant. That's Andre the Giant's head on a chain. Oh, come on. Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all do that? Just have the trophy in the background. What's the point? Like, I can't deal. But he did. Guys, he did look like a star. He did. He definitely did. All he needed was to be like, well, he definitely ain't no siren, no mermaid siren or whatever. He definitely ain't, but whatever. that was funny. You got it after winning the Andre the Giant. All right, but I don't like it. That's just stupid. Like, what's the point of giving them the trophy if you're gonna give them that big, bulky, ugly ass chain to wear? Like, I wouldn't even want to wear that. But you know what? I feel like half the time when they do things with the new members on the roster, they do things to test them. So maybe this is just Mello just playing along and being like, you know what? I'm gonna wear it. I don't like it because I know you know damn well, real mellow Carmelo Hayes will not wear that shit. It's absolutely not. Last, pretty much down to the wire, guys. The last half hour of the evening is finally upon us. We have a tag team match with titles on the line. I'm so nervous for both of these teams, both the defending champs as well as the newly arrived Fraxium. Street Profits are the defending champs, of course, coming in hot after their win at Mania. Pretty much they are trying to get back. I think they have a receipt to return to Fraxium because Fraxium did technically beat them last week, pinned them clean with no titles on the line. So it makes it very interesting to see what exactly will transpire now. And we will find out in just a few short minutes. You see, I keep mixing up my words. I need to get myself to bed eventually. But we're almost there, almost done, y'all. So excited and so happy and thankful that you guys have joined me again for another great week in the books. Pretty much ending the week and then capping off the weekend right, or beginning the weekend right for Memorial Day with lots and lots of wrestling. And of course, our Honey Night SmackDown watch along. So make sure you guys, if you haven't or aren't doing that, all you need to do at the moment is just click that bell under your just to put your notifications on to let you know when we go live. Like and subscribe this channel. Also share it with your friends. Let people know, hey, did you know there's this crew called Women's Wrestling Talk and they got this girl named Honey. She calls herself the sweetest. Ooh, she does watch alongs on SmackDown every night. She's pretty every Friday night. She's pretty damn cool. She's pretty damn sweet. And she got good vibe, you know. And we also have Courtney on Wednesday nights. We have Will Pharaoh on Tuesday nights. And of course, we have Mayor Cedric Welton on Monday nights. And then we're here Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, giving you all the weekly news and updates of things going on currently in the wrestling world. So yeah, make sure you guys do that. Like, subscribe, share, put your notifications on. And after pretty much this final match, we will get into where you can find me as well, and we can stay in contact and hang out and pretty much talk all that good wrestling ish we love to talk. Pretty much we've been doing it for the last 2.5 hours, and we have one more half hour to go. Tag team titles on the line. The only reason why I'm still rambling and saying the same thing over is because I don't want to acknowledge the fact that Logan Paul is on my screen right now. And I'm sick of him knocking out Jey Uso. Like he's entitled to knock him out that way. Disrespectful. Yes, I did. Oh, Amanadu. Yes, I did. Austin and Grayson are definitely about to split. It's about freaking time, if you ask me. I don't know. I think it makes sense to have Austin as the baby face and Grayson Waller as the heel. I feel like they would fit into their roles perfectly for that. But we know Austin Theory can play both, but he's been a heel for a long time now, so it's time to baby face him up. If Logan Paul is if Logan Paul becomes somehow the world heavyweight champion after tomorrow, if we're live with Kayfabe podcast, I'm most likely going to be telling Will and Dion, peace out. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the next one. But a women's match has been added, guys. We have a United States Women's Championship match. My girl will be defending her title against Chelsea Green, who's just still somehow can't seem to get my friend's name out her mouth and can't stop bullying her. So Zelina's had enough of her shit, and she's going to take her down tomorrow night. Of course, we have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Again, we said Logan Paul and Jey Uso earlier. We also have John Cena versus R-Truth. And isn't there another match? Oh, it was a tag team match, isn't it? I literally just saw it on the screen and it went away. I'm almost positive it was a... oh no, it was Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest for the steel cage match. Uh-oh. Nick Aldis has some news for the team of Bloodline. Jacob's in the men's qualifier for the match for the Money in the Bank next week, just announced by Nick Aldis. Solo getting all nervous now. Were you nervous now, Solo? He said, I love you, Solo, and walked away. Oh, man, I love where this is going between them. I love where this is going between them two. I'm so happy they added a women's match, and they added the right women's match as well. I mean, not that there's a wrong one or a right one anyway, but I'm just saying. You know, Selena's the hot thing right now. Seriously, she needs to take care of this trash once and for all. Be done with it. Pack her up. Pack it up, girl. Battleground on Sunday. Lord, there's just so much going on this week. How do we make time for it all? They heard us. They somehow heard us. Solo definitely doesn't like that. Dad says Solo's going to screw Jacob. Solo hasn't said this. Solo said he didn't say that in 6 months. He technically, so he was counting. Yep. The plot thickens for this storyline with the team of Bloodline. We're literally watching it unravel. Boza says Honey will enjoy to see her friend taking care of that trash. Battleground was created so they could beat Double or Nothing. Boza says I feel for content creators on Sunday. The Sunday Night Wars. Yeah, I know what I'm watching. So I'm watching Lilo and Stitch. Josh Steve says I think they should have a dumpster match. Drill Chelsea Green in the dumpster, pack it up, throw away the key. Arrivederci. Goodbye. Amanadu Sun says, I love Zelina. She's definitely going to continue to reign as champ, as she should. We've been waiting for this moment for a while, so we need to milk it. And we need to make sure that it's the proper opponent for her if she's going to lose that title and move on from that, which I hope wouldn't be anytime soon. All right, enough of these commercials, y'all. Come on now. You know what? Might as well, right? Be back in 30 seconds. How funny is this post by WWE? They were posting Truth's promo, and literally the caption says, "No lies were told." Right? Get it? Because it's the truth. I love that. I love that. Whoever does the captions on WWE's posts, genius. You deserve a raise for that one, especially. Come on, YouTube TV. Enough with the commercials. Ooh, apparently Braun Strowman wants to be Zangief in the upcoming live action of the Street Fighter movie. Of course, if you guys heard, you know that it was announced that Roman Reigns is going to be having a future role in the Street Fighter action movie. No details as to who he's going to play or who he's being casted as, but a lot of names have been floating around, like Ryu or Ryu, whatever you call him. But according to the 90s animated Street Fighter film that I watched, it was Ryu. So I'm going to say Ryu. And also Akuma was mentioned as well. I feel like Akuma would be a dope look for him, but it only makes sense if he's Ryu. But then again, I don't know if I can see Roman without a beard. You know what I mean? Akuma, what's crazy with Akuma, I could see Momoa doing it because I feel like he has the deeper voice for Akuma. I feel like that would be fire. What's this we got going on here, Bianca? Bianca talking about her failures. Oh my Lord, there's 3. Oh my God, Knicks are down 3 points and there's 54 seconds left in the game. Pachu's probably it's so quiet, guys. You don't understand. Usually I hear like woo or claps or anything like that. I hear nothing right now. I hear nothing right now. Poor baby, he's probably so nervous. He loves the Knicks. I mean, I get it. Trust me, Knicks fans. I'm not judging at all. And I'm, me being from New York, I get it. It's been since 1973. So I understand. Ooh, it's 109, 110, 109. 16 seconds left. Oh my God, guys. Please, man. Y'all can't fail now, man. Don't crack under the pressure. Don't crack under the pressure, New York Knicks. Roman in Street Fighter makes no sense to me. Roman would make a dope Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat. No, not for nothing. That would be suitable. That would be suitable. That's pretty freaking dope. I like that idea. I like that a lot. Gas mask. That's pretty fire. So we're going to be in Bianca's backyard next week. She returns Friday, Knoxville, Tennessee next week. 111 to 109. Come on, Knicks. Just shoot a 3, Brunson or Cat. Someone do something. And of course, we have a triple threat qualifier with Carmelo Hayes, Jacob Fatu, and Andrade. And then a triple threat qualifier with Jade, Nia Jax, and Naomi. That match is going to be stupid. That match is going to be crazy with a capital C. Undisputed champion John Cena returns to SmackDown next week as well to pretty much, I'm sure we'll be hearing the aftermath of everything that transpires tomorrow night. So we shall see. Oh my God. Pacers 112, Knicks 109. Oh, we changed their music. We changed Fraxium's music. This is stupid. Damn it. The freaking Pacers. 113 to 109. 4 seconds left. What is going on over there? That's crazy, man. Fraxium, of course, you see their stats there. 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions, 4-match winning streak, and have not lost on SmackDown as of yet. Something tells me that could change, though. Stephen A. Smith will be a baby on Monday for sure. He loves those Knicks. Yeah, no orange and blue skies for him, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm feeling that Fraxium music. I'm not feeling it at all. I like their original music. I'm not sure why they had to change it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I didn't like. I'm not a fan of the change. I'm not a fan of it. I know change is inevitable, but still. God, these must be the longest 4 seconds of your life because I'm refreshing and it's still at 4 seconds. So there must be like a timeout or something or a commercial break. Let's go, champs. Street Profits holding up those titles loud and proud. Can they get the job done and defeat the team that defeated them clean last week with no titles on the line? Can Fraxium pull off the upset again? Amanado says, "Oh no, my husband hasn't said a word. He's back. He's from Brooklyn and a big Knicks fan. I better go check on him. I'd recommend you do that, girl. I'm gonna be checking on Pachu as soon as I'm done with this stream." Shinsuke would make a dope Akuma, but he doesn't have the right build or the voice. Yeah, that looks like that's the final score. Pacers 2, Knicks zip. That's sad. Nah, we got that commercial break out the way, Boza. I appreciate it, but I'm gonna let him decompress and let it settle in before I get over there. Justin, WWE NXT guy, thank you for joining us. He says, and still, please, let's go Profits. Who we got, y'all? Final match of the night. Tag team titles on the line. Rookies versus veterans. Fraxium versus the Street Profits, who are the reigning defending tag champs. Who do you got? Thank you, Bose. I appreciate it. I appreciate that very much. You are too kind. I like those kicks, Dawkins. Those kicks are pretty fire. What was Montez doing just now? Who was he clowning? Was he clowning Nathan Frazier? Thanks for the thumbs up, Justin. Back at you, buddy. Never thought the Knicks would be in the finals. I don't think any of us did. Not in 2025. Gas Mask says, I've never been more undecisive in my life. I bet. Who you got? Fraxium or Street Profits? Montez doing his Ms. Dow. Wow. Ms. Dow. God, I miss those days. Not that mellow Ms. crap. Street Profits looking to be in control of the situation at the moment. Basically manhandling Nathan Frazier at this point. Benjamin says, Street Profits, you have a good weekend too, buddy. Thanks so much. And I promise you I will get some rest as soon as I'm done. Yeah, Ms. Dow was a time, Jeffrey. You had to be there. You had to be there for it. I'm not to that's the cue. That's the cue to let you know to enter or not enter. When you hear it, don't wait a little longer. Just hold off a little longer, let the show finish, and then go comfort him. We're both gonna be doing the same shit tonight. Nathan Frazier with a pretty nice kip up kick there. Fraxium seemed to be back on the same page and working together a little bit, able to regain control of their situation here. That's the one thing when they get going, man, it's hard to stop because they're fast. They move very fast. Absolutely will. I absolutely will be. We also might be doing a watch along or a post show with Kayfabe Podcast with Will and Dion. So make sure you guys check that out. All right. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Put your notifications on. So you basically click the bell icon so that way you can receive notifications to let you know when we're live or what we got going on or when we're posting new content and what have you. So yeah. I will definitely be watching Saturday Night Main Event. Of course, we can't go through this last hour without having at least one more commercial in. Good old Progressive. Ray Phoenix really giving it to Montez Ford over there. I'm gonna rate not Ray Phoenix, Axiom. Aminato says, I gotta hand it to Fraxium. They're definitely skilled and incredibly fast. I agree. I know I talked a lot of crap about Fraxium in the last few months and wanted them split up and called them Waxium and things like that. No, they are exactly as advertised. They are as advertised for sure. They deserve to be in the position that they deserve that they're in right now. And it's not really my place to say who deserves anywhere, but I feel genuinely that they deserve their flowers that they're receiving with being new members of the roster, winning 4 matches in a row. Or can they go 4-0? Is this 4th match? But yeah, either way. But I really do kind of want the Street Profits to keep it. I want to see where we can go with this run even more. Because I think it's time where we finally get to the point where we're splitting up Fraxium. We need to be at a point where we're splitting up Fraxium and splitting up A-Town Down Under, because I've just about had it. Battleground or Double or Nothing. I'm choosing Battleground. But we will have a watch along for Double or Nothing. Our colleague and WWT PR princess Courtney Rice, she does watch alongs for AEW's PLE events or pay-per-view events, as well as weekly Dynamite watch alongs. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, like the Street Profits and the New Day, they're kind of on like the same parallel wavelength, and I kind of want to keep them on that route. I want to just see where they can take these characters and how far they can go with it. Excuse me, guys. That's like my 4th yawn in the last hour. But we are almost there, guys. Yes, please. This America's Got Talent better be your last commercial, because enough. USA, enough. Angelo Dawkins clutching the chin of Axiom, keeping him down and keeping him at bay. But Axiom trying to find some kind of strength to get a tag in. I don't know how he's going to do that, but he's waking up. Axiom is waking it up. Oh, nope. Dawkins back with a takedown. Wasn't happening that easily. Courtney here says yes, and not our new, but our mayor will be at Double or Nothing supporting Little Miss CEO, who I know is the favorite, but supporting my client Jamie Hayter. Very nice, very nice. Shout outs to Courtney and Sid. Jasim says I'll be so happy when SmackDown goes back to 2 hours. I do like that it is 3 hours, but it is way too long. It's like a movie. If that's the case, just put it on. I feel you. Yeah, put on Netflix pretty much. You could just binge a couple of episodes and that'll be that. That was 2, little Nate. That was 2. You know what I say, Jeffrey? When time goes by fast, what does that mean? Who knows? If you guys have been watching my watch along, you know what I say to this quote. If time flies by pretty fast, what does that mean? Who could tell me? Exactly, Boza. That means if the time is flying, we must be having some kind of fun. Oh, Axiom with a little roll up there and going for the tag, and Nathan Frazier is good to go. This boy, I want to see him and Braun Breaker run ropes. Who do you think is faster? Nathan Frazier or Braun Breaker? Who do you think runs the ropes faster? And there's no wrong answer. That's a pretty tough question, I would say, right? We should have a debate. Oh, did he mess up? He faked him out. Okay. I was like, what the hell just happened there? That looked really weird. But yeah, I mean, I kind of think I would have to. I mean, I don't even know if there's a right or wrong answer to that, but I would have to see literally on paper or on TV. I would have to see them run ropes and somebody run a timer. 10:50. We got 10 minutes left. Are we going to crown new tag team champions, y'all, or are we going to have retainers? Oh my God, one more commercial. They couldn't help themselves. One more commercial. Three commercials in the match wasn't enough. They had to 2 commercials wasn't enough. They had to go for 3. Lord have mercy. Oh, my bad, Jeffrey. I didn't mean to steal a question. If that is true, I don't even remember when you might have asked that. But like I said, time flies. But Braun, Jeffrey says Braun. Jasim says Braun. We need Seth versus Nathan, student versus teacher. Yeah, that would be pretty sick. Nathan Frazier versus Seth Rollins would be pretty freaking sick. That's like getting Seth Rollins versus Shawn Michaels, like, or Seth Rollins. I mean, AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels too, like. But more so from a mentorship standpoint, it would be better if it was like Shawn Michaels versus Seth. Gas Mask says Nathan Frazier runs the ropes faster. Amanado, who do you think? Who runs the ropes faster, Nathan Frazier or Braun Breaker? Street Profits showing some good teamwork here. Montez Ford with some pretty sick agility. Try to get the pin on Axiom. Kick out by Axiom. What do these guys have to do to put them away once and for all? Ever since Fraxium has joined WWE, it seems that they've been a thorn in the tag team division side. So wonder, like, let's just find out already. Are we giving them the belt or not? We have 7 minutes. Clock is ticking. Let's go. Liberty, 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 liberty. Amanadu Sun says Braun Breaker has the better rope run. Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it, buddy. I can't take credit for this room. This my husband set it all up for me. He pretty much got the shelves. He hooked up the lights. I pretty much nailed the belt, the Ulafala, my Brett shades. You can't really see them, but they're right there. My Brett shades right here. And these are some of my media passes that I've gotten from past events. I got one from Fanatics. I have one from WrestleMania Media Day and the one just recently from 90s Wrestling Con. But yeah, and then I have the man Becky Lynch, the book right here. This is actually an autographed signed book. Bret Hart autograph, got Selena Pop, Stitch. There's a China Pop here. It's my Undertaker pin from when I saw him at in Philly for the Dead Man show, the very first one that happened. Got more WWE stuff there. There goes AJ Styles right here, and a Paul Heyman pop. There's a lot more stuff. I even have day one type stuff here, right here. Okay, this is when I met her at Cricket Wireless. There's a picture of it on my socials as well. But yeah, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, girl, that hula fala, you know, I hold that hula fala in high regard, baby girl. That's right above me, right here. Got to guide me. Then I got the Bray Wyatt elements here and there as well with lilies. I actually have Bray's mask up on my wall right here this way. And that's actually a picture of Bray with his autograph on it. My husband had ordered me that. And then I have a few autograph signatures from Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, Bobby Roode, and Mark Henry, and a few more posters and stuff like that. So hooked up, made it to a little studio. The lights can pretty much change colors and stuff like that. So like I said, I can't take credit. That's all Pachu. All Pachu. He's the man. But back to this match though. 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes left, y'all. I kind of agree with that said, but I don't necessarily agree with what they did for the men's qualifier, but what else? Who else was it going to be? Does Aleister really need a Money in the Bank? You know what I mean? But however, Julia needed that win for sure. The shades are not signed from Brett. However, this picture is. I what's so funny is that I wore those shades, but in order to get an item signed, you would have to have purchased like a VIP ticket or something like that. I only I believe my mother only my mother-in-law had only purchased just the meet and greets and a signed autograph, which is more than enough for me. So I was like, screw that. I don't need you to put the shades on me anymore. I met you. I hugged you. You're my hero. I love you. You know? Little Nate should be in the Hall of Fame. He definitely should. Shout outs to Charles Robinson. 3 minutes left, y'all. Oh Lord. Did he just punch him in the head? Oh my God. Did he just punch him in the head? Oh my God, Street Profits. Are we going for it? Or is this what we're doing? There's 3 minutes left, y'all. Montez Ford's going up. Blockbuster lineup. Oh my God. Nathan Frazier just stopped the count. There's 3 minutes left. I have no words. Got a "This is awesome" chant. We got the crowd right where we want them. They're eating out the palm of your hands, guys. Where is this going? Oh my God. It's 10:58, y'all. This is the match that never ends. Oh my God, Spanish Fly from Axiom. Oh my God, Nathan Frazier is about to do his flip. Oh my God. Montez Ford stomped on him and was able to stop the count. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord. What is going on? Why is this happening now? It's 10:59, y'all. That was way too close. That was too close for comfort. We do love to see it though, Courtney, don't we? Tag team at the forefront. That's how we like it. Oh, boo. DIY is out here with Candice LeRae. Oh, and there goes Motor City Machine Guns. Okay. Nobody's laid hands on the tag teams that are in the match right now. So there's no DQ currently, no DQ bell being rung. Shugga dugga quack quack indeed. Montez Ford is doing something right here. Oh my Lord, have mercy on that man. That man's got hops like a mother. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Nathan Frazier missed. Dawkins with the slam. It's 11 o'clock. What are we doing? Tez, get your ass in here. Somebody forgot their cue, Montez. What's wrong with y'all? That's the second time that happened. Oh! The lights went out. I heard it. The lights went out. Oh my God. They're here. Oh! For Frey's birthday. I love it. Thank you, Lord. Where the hell have y'all been? Oh my God, Dexter. I mean, mercy. Mercy me. Oh my God. Wyatt 6 just spreading pure utter chaos. And I'm here for this. This is what I love. I love this shit. Nikki Cross just attacked Candice LeRae. Let's go, Joe Gacy. Rambling Rabbit. I can't even call y'all by these names. I can't take it seriously. I need to call y'all by characters. Oh, Uncle Howdy. He bulked up a bit too. Been eating good. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting to be that excited by the end of this. I'm up. I'm awake now. Hello. Hey, there you are. This is awesome. So this was never about crowning new tag champs in the first place. This was about bringing back the Wyatt 6. Bo bulked up. He's gaining weight. Woo! He looks more like his brother every time, I swear. Brother. Yes. Oh, I'm going to sleep good. I'm going to sleep very happy. There's no need for a post show, guys. There's really no need for a post show. Y'all caught the. Oh, Nikki Cross put a cake in the ring. It's a cake for Bray. I hate y'all. I love y'all and I hate y'all. My life for you. Blew out the light like it was the lantern. Yo. That is the end of our Honey Night SmackDown watch along as part of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. I have been more than elated to be your hostess with the mostest for the evening. I am the sweetest Oos, Wrestling with Honey, Queen Bee of WWT and of the Honey Night SmackDown watch along. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. That was a very pleasant surprise at the very end. I was not expecting that. Can't wait to watch this back tomorrow morning when I go on my commute to work. But I appreciate you guys so much. You guys can always find me here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, every now and then with the WWT live crew, giving you your weekly updates on current events and all the things going on in the wrestling business, as well as the Kayfabe podcast with Will and Dion as well. We are going to be doing an episode tomorrow evening for Saturday Night Main Event. We're going to go over that. Courtney is also going to be doing a watch along for Double or Nothing. So make sure you guys check out all the things we might have going on for this weekend. So like, subscribe, share, hit the notifications button under here as well. Go to www talkpod.com for all our information. You can find information on all of us there. You can find our new merch. And we have so many interviews and so much more content coming at you in the upcoming months and weeks. As well as find me on all the socials, Wrestling with Honey, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, as well as the wrestlingwithhoney.com. And on YouTube, the Wrestling with Honey podcast. The website and the podcast will be up and running by 2026. So I'm really, really excited about that. Happy birthday, Bray. Rest in peace, Owen Hart. Happy Memorial Day to you all. Have a safe and wonderful weekend. Hope you guys get to relax and enjoy yourselves and enjoy all the wrestling festivities. We got Saturday Night Main Event tomorrow. We have a bunch of other things going on throughout the whole weekend. Battleground as well with NXT. So make sure you guys take it easy and enjoy yourselves. And I will see you guys on the flip side next week when we resume back on Monday. I appreciate y'all. Let me shout out everybody in the chat before I get out of here. Jeffrey, Gas Mask, Boza Amanatu, Jasim, Benjamin, Bobby, Papa Honey, Courtney said, thanks for popping up in here. Shout outs to the whole crew, Boss Lady and everybody, Professor. Let's see. Frederick, great to have you. Thank you so much. Come in more often. Don't be afraid to say hello. I thought I saw somebody else. Cindy'll and Justin, the WWE NXT guy. You guys were a pleasure to have this evening. I appreciate y'all so much, always showing me love and support every Friday. We will be having a watch along next Friday. I do have my schedule set up for next week. So next Friday, there will be a watch along. And now that we have the Wyatt 6 back, you're gonna see my face here Fridays when you need to. I promise you that. But I appreciate y'all again. Have a wonderful night. Be safe and be happy. Okay. That's my message for you. This is Honey Night, the sweetest Oos, Wrestling with Honey, signing off for the Honey Night SmackDown watch along with Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. You guys have a great night. Take care, guys.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WWTalkPod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.